Okay, so I'm gonna talk about something kind of emotional because it's been kind of a rough couple of weeks. So I hope it doesn't depress you. And I'm not depressed, by the way. I was, but I'm okay now. I'm remembering that I'm gonna be okay. But for the past couple of months, I've had this dream. Well, scratch it for a while now. I'm an actor and a screenwriter. I love watching movies and TV shows. It's one of my favorite things to do. It inspires my scripts. So, I've been trying to get into acting, I went to theater school. I went to theater school. I did it for a year because I was doing filmmaking as well. And I was like, I really want to try this out and get comfortable and stop being so afraid to look at myself in the camera. I used to be kind of scared to do that. That's why I chose to be a filmmaker and a screenwriter because I didn't want to be behind the camera. But I wanted to get comfortable with that. So a couple of weeks ago I was doing an acting class, and I had just got some headshots done. I had to update them because I hadn't had them done in a while, and I was really really excited about it. I had been postponing it because a lot of things have happened, and the photographer had so much going on. He had to do other shoots, so it was a lot, and I was really really excited because I just really wanted to just do a different look, and look more professionals for roles. So I had three different photos. One was like the nerdy girl, the nerdy best friend, or I guess sidekick. The other one was a love interest, someone that someone would fall in love with me. I mean, not in real life. And then the other one was like professional, like a lawyer, detective, something like that. And I thought I did good. And now, mind you, I could barely afford it. I had to find a photographer that I can afford because some of these guys, they cost a lot. So I just said to myself, I need to find something that I can afford right now, and hopefully, it'll be enough. So I finally got them done. $200. Can't beat that. So I was like, okay, I got them done. And I was also doing, my little, auditions, little monologues and recording them. Now, I don't have the standard equipment if you're not filmmaking because I can't afford that stuff. So I just made do with, my ring light and my phone. And, it was the best in a little backdrop. So in my acting class, I was showing it off. I was really super excited, because I was like, I finally got my headshots. I did some, my own little, in an audition tape, self tapes. And I'm just, hoping somebody sees me. Well, when they got to me, it kind of went south. They, pointed out, oh, the quality wasn't good. And, you didn't smile. Why didn't you smile? You're so pretty. And I'm like, okay. I smiled in my other photos, and apparently that wasn't enough, but okay. And they were like, oh, they're just something, they just didn't like how I was doing. And, you know, I was kind of struggling when I was taking those photos because I don't like to smile because my teeth are bad and I'm self conscious about that. My face overall, I don't know. When I'm taking photos, I can't smile, like, especially professional photos, because I thought I was doing a great job. Like in my head, I thought, okay, smile, like right now. It shouldn't look bad, but apparently it did. And I was like, is there something wrong with me? Because I was giving it my all. And from what they said, it wasn't enough. The backdrop, with the clothes I was wearing, I'm just like, damn. And it really broke me because I actually, a couple of weeks ago, I kind of, was having like a moment where I didn't like myself. And it really, really messed with me. I feel like I was getting beaten down, and it's just like, well, I just wasted $200 on photos, and it really hurt because it's like, so these photos ain't even good enough for not even a casting agency to notice me. And I just like, all I could think was I worked with what I could afford. I'm not rich. I'm on a budget. I have to take care of my grandmother. I'm a caregiver, so I have to take care of my grandmother. I don't have a lot of money. And I was saving up that money for months because I was trying to find a great, photographer that, could give me the high quality photos I could, but I couldn't afford that. So I just had to make do with what I could do. And of course, I couldn't travel out of town because I didn't have a way to get there. So I just made do with what I could do for right now. And it really hurt because apparently it wasn't even good enough. And then I, showed them my self tape and they were like, oh, this is not good. The way it's shot, the backdrop and all this and that. And I'm like, damn, really again? I just kept getting beaten down. I'm just like, I tried. I'm like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't have the space, to do all that stuff. I had to find ways, do it different. And when I did find a space, it still wasn't good enough. And it's just like, I don't know if I can do this. And I'm starting to doubt myself as an actor now. It's just too much. And I don't want to give up. I don't want to give up on it. But I don't know. And I don't know, if you're watching this, what would you do if you were me? Because I don't have the money to, afford all this kind of stuff. I'm just doing the best that I can. I'm still learning, I'm trying to, memorize these monologues and all this and that. And, it's just like, I'm trying to take a step forward and I take a step back for some reason. And it's just like, I'm doing the best that I can. Those photos, listen, I worked really hard to get those photos done. I had finally picked the 3 roles I knew I could play. And I did it. And it wasn't good enough. I know I could play, the love interest because, well, I don't know about that. I'm a nerd. And the nerdy one I know I could play. I'm literally a nerd. You see my glasses. And if you knew me, I'm an anime freak. I collect Funko Pops. I'm the definition of a nerd. But it really messed with me. I decided not to go back to class for a while and just trying to take a moment for myself to reevaluate, what I want to do. I still want to be an actor. I'm not giving up on that. I just needed a break because I don't know what to do. I can't get new headshots right now because right now we're moving and I got to help my grandma out. So I just got to put it on hold for right now. So that means my acting career probably won't start this year. Maybe by the end of the year, I don't know. But I will say there's one positive thing I've been focusing on, and that's writing. I love to write. And while I was kind of down, I was writing a character who's kind of like me. She's self-doubting herself. She doesn't think she's good enough. She's dealing with microaggressions. I'm not dealing with that, but she has self-doubt about herself because she's starting to believe the things that people say, like I am. I'm believing that I'm not good enough. I believe that maybe this isn't the right thing for me. But I always still keep going. And that's kind of what she does because she wants to prove them wrong, just like I am trying to. So, writing is kind of what's helping, getting me there. But yeah, this was kind of an emotional experience for me. And I'm talking about this because I know there are a lot of actors and screenwriters out there that probably feel the same way. They probably feel like, oh, I feel like I'm so close yet so far away. That's what I'm feeling right now. Probably gonna be like that for a while. I'm just hoping that, somebody sees me, sees what I could do. Take a chance on me. I'm not your average, actor, Look at me. I'm a Black woman. I wear glasses. Can't see. I'm a nerd. I'm told I talk like a white girl. Maybe that's probably why I don't get roles, because I don't talk like a normal Black person. I don't know. Some people say that all the time, and it makes me wonder, is that another reason why I can't get, roles? Or maybe I'm just not there yet. So I'm still going to keep going. I'm not giving up, but I kind of want to vent about this because I don't know. But to all the actors and writers out there, if you're feeling the same way, you're not alone. But yeah, thanks for listening to my story.